These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Pimpy, who says, I got all kinds of people excited in my group talking about, man, did you hear? Iraq is international. I was like, international what? House of Pancakes? What does that mean? It doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. What do you mean they're going international? Nobody can answer. I don't know what that means. They're going international. What is going international? Frank26 says they got the budget. You know what else? They got themselves a budget for the next 3 years. How serious is Sudani? Have you ever seen a budget, let alone for the next 3 years? How serious is Sudani about what he's going to do with the economic reforms thanks to the success of the monetary reform? Tremendous. You cannot project with a program rate. Mark Z via PDK question, could this be our week? Mark Z's answer, absolutely it could. We are in a sweet spot right now. We have banks struggling to stay afloat. We have everybody waiting for the next shoe to fall. We have the Iraq budget passed. The HCL law submitted to be passed. We are in the best spot we have ever been in the entire history of this thing. Sandy Ingram says, I do research on Iraq almost every day of my life. It would be natural for the search engines to populate information about travel to Iraq on my homepage. I guess the search engines knew I wanted to travel to Iraq, but I would never type that into search, so it may be true that Google and Bing know more about us than we know about ourselves. Those of you would say at this point, what does this have to do with the IQD exchange rate? I say to you, everything. Connect the dots, people. Connect the dots. Nader from the Mideast says, wait till we see what's in the budget because nobody knows what's in the budget. They can do whatever they want. The budget is not out there yet. They're not working with it yet, but they're going to start working with it soon. As soon as they start working with the budget, things are going to change quicker, a lot faster. I don't know about the exchange rate, but the rest I know. It's going to be a lot better. It's going to make a lot of things better. Militiaman, now that Alak is back for a stint at the CBI, I think we see we are at the last stage of the game. Claire article, quote, Minister of Industry, Iraq is the first in the world in sulfur reserves. Pimpy article, quote, Cabinet approves draft budget law for 23, 24, 25, unquote. Pimpy says the budget is set for the next 3 years. For some reason, it's really hard for them to pass the budget. So Al Sadani did the smart thing. He said, we will pass the 3-year budget. Question, what does that mean about the Iraqi dinar rate? Pimpy says if they're not going to change the budget, then that means they're not going to change the rate. I'm not saying it can't be changed. They can make amendments. If something pops up and it looks like an opportunity for them to change the rate, they'll change it, but it looks like everything is set for the next 3 years. Remember, they told us they wouldn't change the Iraqi dinar rate for at least 5 years. That ends in 2025. Is that a coincidence? I don't know. We will find out. Mark Z via PDK, I continue to get positive stuff out of Iraq, both in the budget and the rates. The chatter has started over there on lower denominations. Question, do you think the RV will be released on Ramadan, which is March 22nd? Answer, it could possibly go on Ramadan. I was told long ago they would like to release it right before or early on Ramadan because people are celebrating. And the RV will be a celebration for the Iraqi people. Frank26 Firefly says we will see more news and they're coming at us. Alerts in the financial news. This is the first time we've seen something like this. They're telling us hold on to our dinars. They're saying we will have more value added to it soon. Then they tell us for the first time that we will be able to exchange our 3-0 notes. They're saying the plan will be brought to light very soon. Frank says they're urging citizens to hold on to their dinars. They are telling us more each day. Either way, this week or next week, they will start to show you your new small category notes, your new exchange rate, and they'll go along with them. It's exciting. You're going to take your 3-0 notes, turn them in for new purchasing power with the new small category notes. And lastly, Mark Z via PDK. In the news, we witnessed yet another currency reform implemented by the CBI when the central bank decided in the ATMs to use only the local currency of the dinar. Wow. Previously, they could use both dollars and dinars. I was also told by my CBI contact a week ago that they will soon be recalibrating the ATMs to dispense the lower denominations.